Sairam to all of you. I'm hoping to finish your presentations as soon as possible. So just bear with me and try to be as quick as possible. Do not waste time in transitions. So I'll start with Vivek today. Vivek.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, go ahead. Present करो. Yes, why are you not presenting? मैंने अभी बोला ना हमें जल्दी करना है. Okay, yes, it's presenting. Go ahead. बेटा तुम्हारा माइक शायद म्यूट है. एक बार माइक अनम्यूट करो.
And the Battle of Buxar. The Battle of Buxar was fought on 22 October 1764 between East India Company and Hector Munro. The battle fought at Buxar, a small fortified town within the territory of Bihar located on banks of the Ganga River about 130 kilometers west of Patna. It was won by East India Company by a Treaty of Allahabad in 1964.
बेटा क्या ये तुम्हारा एक्चुअल प्रेजेंटेशन था? तुम बाकी लोगों का प्रेजेंटेशन देखे हो? इस प्रेजेंटेशन पे तो 5 नंबर मिलेंगे तुम्हें. यस. टाइम फॉर ओरल टेस्ट. माइक अनम्यूट करिए. आपको ओरल टेस्ट भी देना है. उसके भी मार्क्स हैं.
Yes, ma'am.
Name any one state where copper is found. Name any natural resource.
Ma'am, Balaghat.
ठीक है. Natural resource.
Mm,
Who was the ruler of Mysore during the Anglo-Mysore Wars? बेटा अगर आंसर नहीं पता है तो तुरंत बताओ कि नहीं पता है ताकि हम आगे बढ़ सकें.
ma'am, नहीं पता.
What are the 3 organs of government?
Ma'am, ma'am, legislative, judiciary, executive.
ठीक है. ओके. नेक्स्ट. नंदिनी.
Yes, ma'am.
यस, गो अहेड. प्रेजेंट.
Ma'am, my screen is visible.
Yes, it is visible. Go ahead.
Yes, ma'am. Om Shri Sairam. My topic is the Indian Constitution. Why does a country need a constitution? A constitution helps serve as a set of rules and principles that all persons in a country can agree upon on the basis of the way in which they want the country to be governed. The constitution also defines the nature of the political system. For example, Nepal earlier constitution is stated that the country was to be ruled by the king and the council of ministers. The constitution of law lays down rules that guard against the misuse of power by our political leaders. For example, in the Indian constitution, may law contained in the section of fundamental rights. In a democracy, the constitution also ensures that a dominant group does not use its power against other less powerful people or groups. The Constitution helps to protect us against the decisions that we might like that could have an adverse effect on the larger principles that the country believe in. For example, it is possible that many people who live in a democracy might come in a strongly feel that party politics has become so harsh that we need a strong detector to see this right. However, in the long run, dictatorial rule will be not fit. Key features of Indian Constitution. Reduction. Introduction. The long experience of authoritarian rule under the colonial state convinced Indians that free Indians should be treated equally and be allowed to participate in government. The Constituent Assembly was formed in 1946, which comprised of 300 members who met periodically for the next 3 years to write India's constitution. Various things are kept in mind while drawing up constitution as the country was made up of several different communities who spoke different languages, belonged to different religions, and had distinct culture. Various key features of Indian constitution. Freedom, federalism. It means existence of more than one level of government in the country. In India, coming there are three levels of government: center, state, and panchayati raj. The constitution defines the power of each government. Parliamentary form of government. Constitution of India guarantees universal adult suffrage all for all citizens means that the people of India have a direct role in electing their representatives. Also, every citizen of the country, irrespective of his or her social background, can also contest in elections. Separation of power. Each organ check on the other organs. There are three organs of government. There are the legislative and executive and judiciary. The legislature referred to our elected representation. The executive is a smaller group of people who are responsible for implementing law and running the government. The judiciary refer to the system of country court in the uh, each organ check on the other organs of government can and this ensure the balance of power between all three. Fundamental rights. These rights protect citizens against the R and B territory and absolute exercise of power by the state. The right are given to individual against the state as well as against other individuals. The Constitution also guarantees the right of minority against the majority. Secularism. A secular state is one in which the state does not officially promote any religion. On the state religion, India officially do not have any religion. Six fundamental rights are right to equality, right to freedom, right against exploitation, right to freedom of religion, culture and educational right, right to constitutional remedies. Thank you.
Yes. So, Nandini, what is secularism?
Hmm,
What is
What is
secularism?
ma'am? It uh, it tell us that all person are equal in our country and to all have the right to do they can all have the right to equality, right to freedom.
Of what? सेक्युलरिज्म में एक मेजर वर्ड है जो आप मिस कर रही हो.
Right to religion,
ठीक है.
cultural and educational right.
ठीक है, ठीक है. Okay. And who was the ruler of Mysore during the Third Anglo-Maratha War? Sorry, Anglo-Mysore War.
Tipu Sultan.
Okay. Name any two unconventional sources of energy.
Non-conventional source of energy.
Yes, non-conventional, sorry.
Solar energy, tidal energy, wind energy.
Okay, ठीक, fine. Next, Shreyansh.
Yes, ma'am. Chapter 4, Agriculture. What is agriculture? Agriculture is the art and science of cultivating the soil, growing crops, and raising livestock. It includes the preparation of plants and animal products for people to use and their distribution of market. These produce as well as the agriculture method used may vary from one part of the world to another. Farm system. Subsistence farming. Subsistence farming for a form of farming in which nearly all of the crop or livestock rise and used to maintain the farmer and the farmer's family, leaving little, if any, sur- surplus for sale or trade. Commercial farming. Commercial farming is the farming method in which plant and livestock production is practiced with the intention of selling the product on the market. Intensive subsistence farming. In in the farm cultivation are small plots of land using simple tool or and more labors farmers use their small land holding to produce enough for their local consumption while remaining produce is used for exchange against other goods. subsistence farming. It is practiced on small patches of land with the help of primitive tools. This type of farming depends on the monsoons and natural fertility of the soil. It is also called the slush and burn agriculture. Shifting cultivation. Shifting cultivation is an agricultural system in which plots of land are cultivated temporarily, then absence while post distribution follow uh, follow vegetation is allowed to freely grow while the cultivator move on to another plant. Nomadic herding. Nomadic herding is a form of when livestock are herded in order to find the fresh pasture on hill to graze. True nomads follow an irregular pattern of movement in contrast with transhumans where seasonal pastures are are fixed. Mixed farming. Mixed farming is a type of farming while involving both of the growing of crops and the raising of livestock. This type of farming is practiced practiced across Asia and in countries such as India, Malaysia, Indonesia, Afghanistan, South Africa, China, Central Europe, Canada, and Russia. Plantation. A plantation is a large-scale estate generally centered on a plantation house meant for farming that specialized in cash crops. Major crops. Three crops, wheat, corn, and rice provide nearly 60% of total plant calories. The human consumption order major crops including potatoes, soybean, cassava, sorghum, and legumes. Three crops, the three top crops are grown worldwide. Two central regions are known as specific crops. Rice, wheat, maize, miles, cotton, jute, coffee, tea, ragi, pulses are major crops of India. Agriculture development. Agriculture development should be such that development being about a revolution in the agriculture industry to give birth to an agriculture with, with that is profit giving, giving and at the same time eco-friendly. Agriculture development means providing assistance to the crop producer with the help of various agriculture resources.
Yes, what is terrace farming? Yes, it's time for your oral test. Come on, what is terrace farming?
And farming which is on terrace,
कौन से टेरेस पे? तुम्हारे घर के टेरेस पे होती है क्या?
no,
तो explain what terrace is here.
ma'am, the peak of the mountain.
The peak of the mountain. Name one major difference between primitive farming and modern farming.
In primitive farming, there is shifting cultivation, and modern farming there is no shifting cultivation. In modern farming, there is electric tools, and in primitive farming, there are primitive tools.
Okay. And which was the first major battle fought between Indians and the British administration?
And back of class.
Okay. And who drafted the Constitution of India? Who was the chairman of the drafting committee?
Jawaharlal Nehru.
Can you please repeat that?
Jawaharlal Nehru.
Okay. What are the three levels of judiciary in India?
Lower court, high court, supreme court.
ठीक है. Okay. Next will be Akshita.
Yes, ma'am. Om Shri Sai Ram. My peer teaching topic is chapter number 6, Understanding Our Criminal Justice System. What is criminal justice system? Criminal justice system is the body of law or court regulating the inquiry into whether a person has violated criminal law or not. Four key people in the process of this system are police, public prosecutor, defense lawyer, and judge. Work of each of them. Police. Police and their functions are very important in the criminology because it is the principal duty of the police to arrest criminals and conduct them until the trial of preventing crime. Public prosecutor. Public prosecutor is an officer of the court helping in the administration of the justice. It is clear from the fact that the main duty of the public prosecutor, is to help the court in finding the fact of the case. The public prosecutor must be impartial, fair, and honest. He must act on the direction of the judge. Criminology. Criminology is the study of crime. Cognizable offense. Cognizable offense are those offenses which are serious in nature, like rape, murder, and theft. Non-cognizable offense. Non-cognizable offense can be described as the offense in which the police cannot arrest any person without a warrant, like public nuisance, hurt, and mischief. Article 39A. Article 39A of the Constitution places a duty upon the state to provide a lawyer to any citizen who is unable to engage one due to poverty or other disability. Article 22. Every person have the fundamental right to be defended by a lawyer, and they should be known that why are they being arrested for. He or she has to be presented before 24 hours of the arrest. The other two of them are defense lawyer. The role of defense is to do the case in behalf of the accused. Judge. The judge hears all the witnesses and any other evidence presented by the prosecution and the defense. The judge decides whether the accused person is guilty or innocent. Who are witnesses? A person who sees something happen and who can tell other people about it later. What is a warrant? The letter of permission given by the court to the police department is known as a warrant. Fair trial. A fair trial which is observed by trial judge without being partial is called a fair trial. Feature of a fair trial. The fair trial of every accused person has to be a fair one. But how can a court ensure a fair trial? The judge cannot assume that an accused person is a criminal. The trial must be held in an open court in the presence of the accused and the person who has filed the case. The police department submits documents providing details of the charges against a person in the court. This is called a charge sheet. The details of evidence and the charge sheet have to be shared with the accused person as well. The accused person must be represented by a lawyer who must be allowed to question all the witnesses presented against the accused. The judge must punish the accused only if the prosecution proves that he or she has committed wrongdoing beyond a responsible doubt. A whole trial must be conducted in an important manner. Thank you.
Okay, Akshita. Just where did the British set up their first factory?
I'm in Bengal.
What was the name of the material of Tipu Sultan's sword?
Ma'am, it was a special kind of steel.
Okay, and do you know the name?
No, ma'am, I just know it is a steel special.
Okay, fine. And name any one product for which the Britishers came to India.
Ma'am, for spices and silk,
Okay. Name any three conventional sources of energy.
coal, petroleum, and natural gas.
Okay, fine. Yes, next will be Udit.
Yes, ma'am.
Go ahead, present.
My screen is visible.
Yes, it is.
Om Shri Sai Ram. My topic is the Battle of Plassey. When Alivardi Khan died in 1756, Siraj-ud-Dowla became the Nawab of Bengal. The company was worried about his power and keen on a puppet ruler who would willingly give trade concessions and other privileges. So it tried, though without success, to help one of Siraj-ud-Dowla's rivals become the Nawab. An infuriated Siraj-ud-Dowla asked the company to stop meddling in the political affairs of his dominion, stop fortification, and pay the revenues. After negotiations failed, the Nawab marched with 30,000 soldiers to English factory at Qasim Bazar, captured the company of officials, looked the warehouse, disarmed all Englishmen, and blockaded English ships. Then he marched to Calcutta to establish control over the company's fort there. On hearing the news of the fall of Calcutta, company officials in Madras sent forces under the command of Robert Clive, reinforced by naval fleets. Prolonged negotiations with the Nawab followed. Finally, in 1757, Robert Clive led the company's army against Siraj-ud-Dowla at Plassey. One of the main reasons for the defeat of the Nawab was that the forces led by Mir Jafar, one of Siraj-ud-Dowla's commanders, never fought the battle. Clive had managed to secure his support by promising to make him Nawab after crushing Siraj-ud-Dowla. The Battle of Plassey became famous because it was the first major victory the company won in India. After the defeat at Plassey, Sirajuddaulah was assassinated and Mir Jafar made the Nawab. The company was still unwilling to take over the responsibility of administration. Its prime objective was the expansion of trade. If this could be done without conquest, though the help of local rulers who were willing to grant privileges, then territories need not be taken over directly. Soon the company discovered that this was rather difficult, for even the puppet Nawabs were not always as helpful as the company wanted them to be. After all, they had to maintain a basic appearance of dignity and sovereignty. If they wanted respect from their subjects, what could the company do? When Mir Jafar protested, the company deposed him and installed Mir Qasim in his place. When Mir Qasim complained, he in turn was defeated in a battle fought at Buxar 1764, driven out of Bengal, and Mir Jafar was reinstalled. The Nawab had to pay rupees 5 lakh every month, but the company wanted more money to finance its wars and meet the demands of trade and its other expenses. It wanted more territories and more revenue. By the time Mir Jafar died in 1756, the mood of the company had changed. Having failed to work with puppet Nawabs, Clive declared, "We must indeed become Nawabs ourselves." Finally, in 1765, the Mughal emperor appointed the company as the Diwan of the provinces of Bengal. The Diwani allowed the company to use the vast revenue resources of Bengal. This solved a major problem that the company had earlier faced. From the early 18th century, its trade with India had expanded, but it had to buy most of the goods in India with gold and silver imported from Britain. This was because at this time Britain had no goods to sell in India. The outflow of gold from Britain slowed after the Battle of Plassey and entirely stopped after the assumption of Devani. Now revenues from India could finance company expenses. These revenues could be used to purchase cotton and silk textiles in India, maintain company troops, and meet the cost of building the company fort and offices at Calcutta. Thank you, and Sairam.
Okay, so Battle of Buxar was fought between which two parties?
Ma'am, 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 Nawab of Bengals and East India Company.
Who was the Nawab of Bengal at that time?
Ma'am, Mir Qasim.
ठीक है. And what is another name for jhum cultivation?
Ma'am, ma'am, uh, settlement cultivation.
Birsa Munda belonged to which state?
Ma'am, Odisha.
Name any two non-conventional sources of energy.
Ma'am, solar energy and tidal energy.
Okay. Next will be Devang.
Ma'am, my screen is visible.
Yes, your screen is visible. Go ahead.
Resources. Anything
Yes,
that can
Adhyasha,
be
it's all
used
right. Yes.
Anything that can be used to satisfy a need is a resources. Types of resources: natural resources, human made resources, and human resources. Natural resources: resources that
हाँ,
can
तुम्हारा
be.
पीपीटी नहीं चल रहा है इसमें प्रेजेंटेशन में।
Yes, ma'am.
तुम्हारा पीपीटी नहीं चल रहा है प्रेजेंटेशन में, हमें केवल उसका गूगल मीट का स्क्रीन दिख रहा है।
Ma'am, ma'am, 1 minute, please. Ma'am, now. Ma'am,
Nothing is visible right now, Devang.
ma'am, now.
Presentation
Ma'am,
is starting, but I cannot see your PPT. इसके अंदर अपना PPT तो खोलो, स्क्रीन शेयर करो पूरा, तब जाके PPT खुलेगी उसमें। उसमें ऑप्शन होता है शेयर फुल स्क्रीन, तब जाके उसमें तुम्हारी PPT खुलेगी।
ma'am, उधर तो एंटायर स्क्रीन आ रहा है मैम।
हाँ, एंटायर स्क्रीन वही करो।
मैम, मैम, मैम,
हाँ,
now.
मैं सुन रही हूँ, बोलो तो सही आगे।
Ma'am, now it's visible.
No, it is not. It is visible, it is visible. Wait, 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 it's visible. PPT खोलो अपना। Yes.
Resources. Resources,
PPT अभी भी
anything.
नहीं खुली है बेटा तुम्हारी।
Mm, मैम वो
ओके, ट्राई अगेन इन द नेक्स्ट क्लास। तब तक जो भी तुम्हारी प्रॉब्लम हो उसे फिगर आउट करो तुम। यस, इन द मीन टाइम पार्थ, गो अहेड, प्रेजेंट।
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, wait. Ma'am, just wait. Ma'am, wait. Ma'am, is my screen visible?
नो।
Ma'am, uh, uh, ma'am, now?
नो।
Ma'am, wait, ma'am. Ma'am, let me
Try to figure out what the problem is in the meantime.
Ma'am, wait.
Nikita, is Nikita in the meeting? नो रेहान, पहले जिन लोगों को एक भी चांस नहीं मिला है, पहले उन्हें चांस मिलेगा। Yes, Akshat, are you
Yes,
ready?
ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
यस, प्रेजेंट करो। पार्थ, तुम अपनी प्रॉब्लम फिगर आउट करो। कोशिश करेंगे आज ही तुम्हारा प्रेजेंटेशन हो।
Ma'am, is my screen
Yes,
visible?
ma'am. Ma'am, wait, ma'am.
No, Akshat, your screen is also not visible yet. Yes, now it is visible.
Yes, ma'am.
इस पार्थ, थोड़ी देर तुम्हारा प्रेजेंटेशन रोको। योर स्क्रीन केम आउट, मतलब तुम्हारा प्रेजेंटेशन चल जाएगा। पहले एक बार अक्षत का ले लेते हैं, फिर तुम्हारा प्रेजेंटेशन करेंगे। यस अक्षत।
In 5 minutes, forgot, ma'am. Today, in 5 minutes, I am your teacher. So, hello, Sairam, to all my friends. This is
बेटा तुम्हारा
Akshat Sharma.
प्रेजेंटेशन रुक गया है अक्षत, मुझे नहीं दिख रही तुम्हारी पीपीटी अब।
मैम, मेरे को तो दिख रहा है पर
बेटा तुमने यहाँ से प्रेजेंटेशन स्टॉप कर दिया होगा।
oh yes, ma'am.
यस, नाउ इट्स विजिबल।
Uh, yeah. So, hello, Saram, to all my friends. This is Akshat Sharma presentation, peer teaching topic, types of resources. Types of resources. Resources are generally classified into three, that are natural resources, human resources, and human-made resources. Natural resources. Resources that are drawn from nature and used without any human fraction is called unnatural resources. Example: air we breathe, the water in our river and lakes. Soil and minerals are natural resources. Natural are dividing into different groups depending upon their level of development and use of origin and distribution. Uh, अरे क्या कहना?
यस, व्हाट हैपेंड? इज दैट ऑल?
No, ma'am, some problem. Yes, अरे फिर वही आ गया. Yes, अरे. So any two boys or two girls come forward and tell me what is human made resource.
यस, आंसर है एनीवन?
Ma'am, that human can create for its own purpose is human made resource. Ma'am, buildings, roads, industries.
ठीक है। यस, गो अहेड।
Yes, ma'am. Any one boy move forward.
ठीक है, वो तो आंसर तुम्हें मिल गया, आगे बढ़ो।
Human resources, people can make the best of nature to create more resources when they have skill, technology, and knowledge to do so. People are human resources. Can anyone give me 4 example of resources? Human resources.
Yes, anyone? Give him examples. बेटा तुम ही एग्जांपल दे के आगे बढ़ो।
Not at all, ma'am. A question. What is actual resources? Can anyone who has a book? Second question, natural resource can be broadly categorized into dash and dash. What is ubiquitous resource? What is stock of resource? Can anyone?
अक्षित, आई एम नॉट अंडरस्टैंडिंग द होल पॉइंट ऑफ योर प्रेजेंटेशन। तुमने कुछ पढ़ाया तो है नहीं, तुम तो बस हमसे क्वेश्चन पूछे जा रहे हो। You have not taught a single point. I'm not understanding what to give you marks on. And he left the meeting. Okay, so remind me to take his oral test in the next class when he comes back. Parth, be ready with your presentation, और जिसका भी presentation बाकी है next class में I will wrap up this whole exercise. बहुत सारे मुझे यहाँ पे नाम दिख रहे हैं जिन लोगों के presentation नहीं हुए हैं. Let's hope that we do that and finish it in the next class. So that will be all for today. Thank you and Sairam.
Sairam ma'am.
Sairam ma'am.
Saira ma'am.
Saira ma'am.
Sairam beta.
Sairam.